Hey friends, before we get into today's vlog, I want to give you a warning that we're going to be talking about some difficult subjects and we're going to be seeing some birth stuff with animals. So if that is going to bother you, or if you do not want your kids in the room, this is your heads up. So with that, let's get into today's vlog. I'm working on getting the pear tree picked. I have a friend come in to pick up the pears. Since my kids are really not into eating them right now, her kids love pears, so she's gonna come get them. And we should have a good bit for her. All right, so we've got this box of pears. These are Asian pears. And then I've got a bowl in the fridge, so they're all ready for her when she gets here. I was thinking last night when I went to bed that Miss Margot might be having her lambs last night. So let's go take a peek and see how Miss Margot's doing. No lambs. Girl, I thought you were gonna have them last night. She dropped. Hold on, let me get your food. There you go. Check your behind. Yeah, I don't know. Soon, but Sugar did that to me too this year. I was like, she's definitely having them today, and it was like a week later when she finally had them. So we're getting very close. We're just not quite there yet. So this is the part of farming that sucks sometimes. Checked Miss Margot this morning. She looked the same, so I thought, this happens every time where I think, I'm gonna stop checking. Because nothing's happening and I'm just coming out here all the time. Came out, it's I think 11 o'clock, and she had one baby out on the ground and dry. And the second baby had its back, feet, and tail and head out. So I called a friend that's very experienced with animals birthing, and she walked me through pulling out the second lamb, which was already gone. It was already gone. And immediately right behind it, a third head popped with 1 foot. So I just went ahead and pulled that lamb. She said just get it out because it's been in there for a while. It had swallowed a lot of fluid, but we were able to get the fluid out, and it's breathing and starting to sit up now. This was the first one. Hi, little baby. You're so cute. But yeah, that's one of the things that sucks about farming is sometimes you lose it, and I'm gonna need to go take a shower because now I've got meconium and all the things all over me. So, but we're gonna keep a close eye. We might have to give some antibiotics, check temperature. The third one's starting to make some noise now, so that's good. This is our fourth birth with sheep since I got them, and I have not ever had to intervene with birth up until today. So just kicking myself for not coming out and checking on her sooner, because I was trying to get chores done, work done, dishes, cooking, kids. Just kicking myself. After our ladies give birth, they get a big bowl of food. They need some energy back after having their lambs, and it helps with their milk production. And we usually up their food after they've had lambs because they need a lot more calories because they're feeding other animals and giving us milk a lot of times too. So, but that third little baby third little baby is doing a lot better, so that's good. The other thing I want to see when we have lambs is I want to see them nursing, not just trying to nurse, but actually latching and eating. He's so sweet.
What about that mommy's?
We are 24 hours out now from the lambs being born, and I am really thankful for the knowledge that I learned when I went to nursing school, because it puts me at ease. I came out and listened to the lamb's lungs, and they sound clear. There's no crackles, so I feel confident that she does not still have fluid in her lungs. And so now the only thing we need to worry about is her nursing and being able to find and stay latched.
Did you see? Hi.
She keeps trying to nurse on the back of the udder. She'll try to nurse on my legs. She's definitely hungry and she's definitely motivated to eat. Just for whatever reason, she's not this one in front, the one behind is having a really hard time actually finding where to get the food from. Good girl. Hold on, Ellie. What's wrong? It is normal, like once they have their lambs, to see like that indent before they get back up to weight, and especially like between feedings. Okay, just a second. Like when you feed her in the morning, then she'll fill up and that hunger circle will go away. But then when you feed her the next morning, that hunger circle will be back just in those 12 hours between feedings. Great job, baby. Margot and babies are doing much better today. The little lamb is taking a bottle much better today, and I've seen her nursing on mom a couple times. And that hunger pit, like if you look at their hips, if there's like that triangle indent, that's like, they call it, I think the hunger triangle or something like that. But that is a good indicator of if they're getting enough to eat or not, if that's like sunken in or looking really hollow. You're doing a great job, Margot. Good morning, friends. We have got a lot going on right now. It's morning time. I'm heading over to the barn to check on Miss Margot. There's a few things going on that I am trying to investigate and figure out what is happening. Not entirely sure. So we're gonna go take you over there and walk through what we're looking at. We all got haircuts yesterday, which is awesome because I've been putting it off for weeks and we all really needed a haircut. I do miss having my hair super short. I really liked that, but it was just too much trying to go get it cut every month, and it's just easier to maintain it when it's longer, I guess, in some ways. I finally got the piece to fix the audio too, so hopefully that all will be sounding a lot better now. says inclusion is my love language. I got one for my son that says I may be nonverbal, but my mama ain't. So we're sporting our new shirts. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. So her udder is much smaller than last year. And being that she had 3 babies, I would expect her udder to be larger. The teats are not filling up. And when I have milked her, like last year, I was milking out half a gallon while she was nursing 2 lambs. But the teats are fairly empty. And when you feel, like, it doesn't feel like awful. It's not lumpy. It's not super, super hot. Like, you can definitely feel both of the mammaries, like, distinctly, but it's not, like, super rock hard. Like, I was massaging it last night. I don't know. But, like, there's very little milk coming out. That's part of the thing. And so we're going to take a sample over to my friend's house and see if we can do a mastitis test, because I cannot figure out why there's so little milk. And the babies look a little bit hungry. Not like super concerning, but like they definitely look like they're not getting enough. I'm like, I can't hardly get any milk out. I don't know how much we need for the test. I don't want to take it away from the babies. So the milk is not lumpy, it's not watery, it's not weird, it looks totally normal. I have no clue what's going on. We're gonna try to figure it out and get you a little bit of a closer view. So you can feel the mammaries separately. Like, so it's a little bit hard, but it's not like, it's really not like rock hard or anything, and there's no lumps. I can't feel any lumps. I can feel, so she has like a vein up here, a milk vein. It's pretty thick, but she's had that. That's not new. I don't know. If you have any insight, she is an older girl. She is, I think, 9 years old now. So she is older. I don't know if we're just getting to that point where she needs to stop having babies. But her cream line and everything has been so good that I want to have a few babies from her. So, but I can always have babies from the grandbabies too. I don't know. So we're going to take this sample over to my friend's house. She has some tests. I really need to order more supplies. I keep saying I'm going to order supplies, and then the budget is super, super tight, and then I don't. So we need to order some more supplies. I'm thinking about changing out the chickens fence and doing an electric net fence. We had an issue yesterday where I came home and there was vultures flying around, and I was like, what is going on? I was like panicking when I walked in and saw vultures flying around my house. And there was a puff of feathers right by the back porch. And on the security camera, there was a coyote in my yard, like feet from my house. So yeah, we have not had, I have not had a known coyote attack. I have seen coyotes like along the back of our property where the woods are, but I was like so scared that one of the sheep, like the way the vultures are flying around, I was so scared one of the sheep had gotten attacked. But all the sheep are fine, all the cats are fine. It looks like just one chicken got taken, but still sucks. So I've been thinking for a while about getting an electric net fence for the chickens. So then, because part of the problem is not that they're flying over the fence, which they were doing, but they're not. They're so big now they can't fly over the fence. The problem is they're still fitting through the holes in the field fence. Like they're not so big that they can't fit. So they're still getting out. But if I put the electric net fence, it protects them from raccoons and possums and things getting in to eat them. And it also keeps them in, so then they have a finite space where they can lay their eggs, and I'm not having to go searching everywhere. I know they're in this space somewhere. And then I can also move it around for like if I need to get in there and mow or do different things, because I need to work on that fence line along the border of the property. So if I have an electric fence, I can just put it up where I can still work on the things I need to work on. Here's Margot. Oh, I was going to bring the thermometer out and check the temperature too, and I forgot to do that. But her eyes look good too, like, so I don't think it's a worming thing. Her eyes look good. It honestly could be because that last little lamb didn't want to nurse. That could be part of it, that it just didn't stimulate. Because I'm thinking about it from a human perspective, because that's the experience that I have. I've nursed 2 babies, and trying to think of it from a human perspective, if they don't nurse, you don't produce. So, but they're nursing now. I don't know. The babies are doing good. They're following mom. They're running and playing. They don't look super skinny. They look okay. I'm not like super concerned about their condition. They're not acting super hungry, so there's no signs that they're like in distress. When the little one wasn't nursing, every time I came into the barn, when I was like syringe feeding her, she would be like desperately attacking my legs, trying to nurse on my legs. And she's not doing that. Like, she's not interested in taking a bottle anymore. She's not interested in like trying to nurse on your shirt or on your legs or anything. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And I think I'm just a little bit paranoid after Miss Margot had such a bad birth. I shouldn't say such a bad birth. Stuff happens, but after having a difficult birth, I'm just more concerned and trying to keep a closer eye on things than I normally would. Because normally things go smoothly and I don't have to intervene at all. So, don't you know? This is where it's really good to have people in your circle that have more knowledge than you do. And you can reach out and ask, like, hey, what do you think this is? Or what should I be doing here? It's very helpful. Because for me personally, I learned through experiences. Like, I could read books all day long, but I won't have that knowledge in my head until I have hands-on real life experience with it. And then it sticks in my brain. I have a very visual memory. So like when something happens or when I put something someplace, I can remember exactly where that is. Anyways, so when I have a real life experience, then it's like it sticks with me and I remember how to deal with it in the future. So, yeah, get some friends that have some more knowledge than you do, and it's very helpful. I'm gonna see too if I can, I don't know if I still have the video on my phone from last year, because her udder was so huge last year with 2 babies. If I can find that video, I'll put it in here. If not, I will link that video down below so you can just see a comparison of what her udder looked like last spring and what it looks like right now. It's loud. Anyways, The lambs are doing much better. So the one that I was syringe feeding, she took a bottle for like a day and then started nursing on mom. So today is Thursday, this is Thursday morning, and the last time she had a bottle was Tuesday afternoon. She's been nursing on mom. She looks great, lots of energy, jumping and playing with sister, doing a really good job. So I feel good about these 2 lambs. They're doing really good, and I think we're in the clear. So we're gonna call one of them Liberty because they're born July 5th, and my daughter loves Paw Patrol, obviously. So one of the Paw Patrol animal dogs is named Liberty. So we might go with another Paw Patrol name like Sky or Everest, or we might try to do another patriotic name. I don't know. So if you have some thoughts on names, let me know. And thanks for hanging out with us.